Yeah, what's up, community? It's Ash Rock. Super quick intro. I'd like to thank very, very special lady, Jasmine from New York City. Hooked me up with this figure here for Christmas. It meant the world to me, man. So got this a couple days ago, and made my day. Very hard to get figure too, if you guys know the WWE collection. So thank you so much, Jazzy. Play that funky intro.
Ash Rock, Ash Rock, Ash Rock, Ash Rock. You hear me, motherfucker?
That's crispy.
What is up, Marvel Legends fanatics? It is Ash Rock back with another review. This is going to be on the Marvel Legends Carnage from the Amazing Spider-Man line, the Green Goblin Build-A-Figure. And this figure is fucking dope. It's dope, son. It's dope. Let's look at the packaging real quick. And here is the packaging. So there's Spawn. He does come with the head of the Green Goblin, and then the flames that sit on his shoulders. I almost said shit on his shoulders. Shit on his shoulder, whatever. You and I meant. And then Spawn of symbiotes at the bottom. On top, Build-A-Figure Green Goblin. The side, you have the Amazing Spider-Man. Reverse art on the other side. And the back, you got the variant there. Let's look at the variant. Wow, that is one ugly son of a bitch. Can you imagine waking up next to that, ladies? Morning, honey. Let's have morning sex.
Not right now, Carnage. I have a headache.
I said let's have morning sex. I'm fucking Carnage. And pretty soon you'll be fucking Carnage too. Hey-o. Oh, God. I am an idiot. I just imagine he's like just a terrible husband. Just a terrible, terrible man. Very forceful entries made upon thy vagina. And on the bottom, we have the different characters in the line. Only in my reviews do you hear shit like that. And there's the Green Goblin Build-A-Figure piece. And on top, there is the bio. Real nice and simple. No, not too much writing. I like it. On with the review. And there you have it. So, again, very, very different packaging than normal Marvel Legends over the years, but I like it a lot. And what I like even more than the packaging is this damn figure. This thing just, this is going to be the gem in the wave, along with the Black Cat. I'm pretty sure will be the most sought after figures. Absolutely. So, let's look at the paint applications. He is like 95% red. That is his main theme, obviously, but there's a lot of black throughout this figure. No shading at all, really. Which is fine. It's okay with a figure like this. When you have a color like red, sometimes shading is not necessary, especially when you have this much black flowing throughout it. You know what I mean? Like all this different black, and to put a black wash on top of it would just, the red would not stand out as much. So with doing it the way they did it like this, it really makes the figure pop. It really does. The black is kind of like an outline of the figure, and the red just kind of bang in your face, and that's what really stands out. And then you appreciate that head sculpt that much more. Let's look at the head sculpt super quick. So the head is awesome, man. Look at that. Very well blended. Very, 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 very nice, man. As you can see, the paint on the head, on this piece here, did come all the way up. So you guys saw the Spider-Man review where I reviewed, and it got cut off right midway through that little piece there. But here you can see it's very continuous, which is kind of nice to see. But look at that sculpting, and look at that face, man. God damn, that looks dope, man, for real. The white came out glossy. That is the only glossy part of the figure. Well, I mean, the red's a little glossy, but not like the white of the eyes, which is really neat. So it gives it that extra pop. And then he's got these, all his symbiote, little pieces flying off of him here, which is really, really neat. Got him on the legs, got one on each arm, and then he's got one on the back, which I could get to when I get to Articulation. We'll talk about that a little bit more. But this one, this is, the paint apps on this guy are just badass. I mean, very simple, but sometimes simplicity is really, really key. Brevity is the wit, the soul of the wit, I believe, by William Shakespeare, which means keep it simple. And a figure like this, a character like this, simplicity is really, really key. I'm digging it big time. Paint applications, I'm going to give him a complete 5 out of 5. Nailed it, man. I mean, you can't get it any better than this. Looks very, very nice. Now, with articulation, I'm going to actually start with this back piece here, which I kind of just mentioned to you guys. So this is removable. It goes inside. There's a little peg hole there, okay? And this piece here can sit right in the peg hole, okay? And then you can pose it. So you can kind of move it around, mess around with it a little bit. That is a really cool feature, man. That really is. I've never seen anything like that. And I think that's pretty innovative by Hasbro. Can't believe I'm giving Hasbro credit, but you know what? Screw it. But that's pretty neat. So, I mean, that's part of the articulation as well. I mean, that's very well thought out. Head is on a ball joint. He's got a hinge as well, so full posability there. He's got a ball joint up here with a hinge, and then upper bicep, double jointed elbows, rotates at the wrist. He's got complete wrist articulation. He's got waist articulation. He's got the ab crunch. He's got a hinge on the thigh, on the leg, upper thigh, double jointed knees, rotates at the calf piece. And he's got ankle rockers. So, I don't know. You guys tell me. 5 out of 5? Absolutely. Articulation, 5 out of 5. Bad ass, man. And finally, the final score on this bad boy. You can guess it. 5 out of 5. So, now again, these figures just barely came out. So, you're not going to see them everywhere quite yet. I know a lot of people still want these figures. But be patient. You'll eventually get your hands on them, whether it's on Amazon or you'll see them at a Kmart. I know they just started popping up at Kmart, so if you have Kmart, go check it out. They are priced at $19.99 a piece. I think this and the Black Cat are absolutely the gems, and then the Superior Spider-Man right behind them. But so far, the figures I've got from this series are just dope, man. They're just really, really good. I was more than surprised. Now, when they first showcased these at San Diego Comic-Con, I wasn't too sure. But after watching the... after watching some of the, or looking at some of these figures and getting them in hand, it's completely different. And again, this is one of those figures that is going to be very, very sought after. I mean, this is going to be like the Boba Fett of this wave, I think, because of the character, number one, and then how badass he looks. And, you know, another thing is, you know, it's very weird that they put this figure in the wave. You know, at first I thought maybe it was significant with maybe the third Amazing Spider-Man, so they're going to have this guy at the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2, but it could also be Hasbro's plan, which is what they said with the figures going forward, the movie line figures, that they will associate comic book characters throughout their movie figures to kind of give the collector a little something to look forward to, and this is definitely something to look forward to. So if you see them, pick them up. Don't snooze. Perfect score. Badass figure. Thank you guys so much for watching. The Ron Burgundy review will be coming up this weekend. Stay tuned to the Black Cat review. I will be reviewing that hot, sexy woman. And you guys have a good one. Remember to laugh every day. Peace.